Hello, I'm Freola Director Ron Rios. The following fire safety video was produced by our Department of Public Safety and Health in cooperation with your local fire department and the Middlesex County Fire Marshal's Office. Education is a key component in our efforts to reduce the loss of life and damage to property caused by fires in our county each year. The most effective way to reduce the risk of injury or death from a fire is for your family to plan properly, exercise your plan, and review the fire safety tips in this video and implement the necessary safety changes in your home or business. On behalf of the entire Board of Chosen Freeholders, all of whom stand with me on this important issue, I want to thank you for taking the time to make your home a safer place by implementing good fire prevention and emergency planning techniques.
Hello, I'm Middlesex County Freeholder James Polos. I'm the chairman of the Committee of Public Safety and Health for Middlesex County. Each year, nearly a dozen of our residents die as a result of fire. Many more are injured. The sad truth is those deaths and injuries could have been avoided with proper family planning and good fire prevention safety. The loss of life in our county can be felt from the northernmost parts of Carteret to the southern tip of Plainsboro. It can affect people who live in apartments, condominiums, commercial office buildings, hotels. The message of this fire safety video is one the entire family needs to understand. If you have children, we suggest to you that you meet with them, watch the video, practice what is taught. Proper planning and good practice is the step towards safety. In each instance, it's important that the family work together to develop a plan and then practice that plan. You know, we all learned at a very young age that practice makes perfect. There is nothing more important when it comes to fire safety than to practice.
The single most important piece of safety equipment in any home or business is the battery-operated smoke detector. It is recommended that the batteries be changed twice a year, usually when you change the clocks in your home. Reinstall the batteries, either AA or 9-volt, and reinstall the smoke detector in the original position and check it to make sure that it's working properly. It is recommended that at least one smoke detector be on each floor in the home. Smoke detectors can come in all shapes and sizes. New technology advancements have created 10-year battery life for some new types of smoke detectors. This means that there is no need to change the batteries twice a year as recommended, but they must be changed at least every 10 years as recommended by the manufacturer. If you live in a new home which has a hardwired smoke detector system, we recommend that you also inspect the system to ensure that the batteries within the system are functioning properly. The batteries provide backup in the event the power goes off in your home. The battery will operate the smoke detectors and ensure proper safety for your loved ones. It is also recommended that carbon monoxide detectors be installed. Carbon monoxide is a deadly, odorless gas that can quickly kill you. It is unfortunate that we have had many deaths in our county as a result of carbon monoxide poisoning at fire scenes. We recommend that carbon monoxide battery-operated detectors also be installed in the home, along with battery-operated smoke detectors. The proper use of extension cords in your home or business is a very important issue. In just the past 12 months, we have had 2 deaths in Middlesex County as a result of the improper use of electrical extension cords. When plugging items into the wall, ensure that you are doing it properly. Do not use adapters and multiple extension cords to be able to power items within your home or business. This will overload the circuit and the outlet and create a problem. Improperly grounded outlets can spark as well, creating fire hazards. Here we see two examples of extension cords and adapters which actually created fires in homes in Middlesex County. That is why it is important that proper extension cord use be taught throughout the home to your family and to your colleagues. The increased use of technology within our homes has increased the requirement for additional outlet space to charge batteries for cell phones and computers. Many families have purchased power strips in order to provide that additional space. Ensure that the power surge protector that you buy is a UL-listed surge protector, and that it also has a fuse within the system in the event that there is a power loss or power surge to protect the unit. Ensure that the unit is plugged into a properly grounded outlet, and this will ensure that you have safe power for powering your electronics within your home. One of the most critical elements of personal safety in your home or business is to have and practice an evacuation plan in the event fire does occur. You and your family or coworkers need to develop the evacuation plan with primary and secondary exits in the event the primary exits are compromised or unsafe. If you need to evacuate from a second floor, such as a bedroom or office, then you may want to consider having a rescue ladder located near the window. Keep your bedroom doors closed at night, as the door is intended to create a fire stop. If you need to evacuate, check the door and doorknob to make sure they are not hot. If they are not hot, slowly open the door and proceed with caution, staying low to the floor to avoid any smoke which may be in the hallway. If the knob is hot, use your ladder escape if available, or open the window and yell for help so first responders are aware of your location. Don't forget that practice makes perfect, and remember these little pointers to make your escape easier. Keep shoes or slippers nearby your bed. Have a flashlight handy, and take a towel or cloth with you in case you need to filter smoke along your escape route. A surprise drill will test the family's readiness. Kitchen fires can easily turn deadly. Make sure that anyone who uses the kitchen is familiar with basic safety tips. First and foremost, when putting a pot onto the stove, never leave the pot unattended. Unattended pots can easily erupt into fire. If such a fire occurs, there are only two methods for putting it out. One is a chemical-based fire extinguisher, and the other most commonly used is to snuff the fire out using the pot lid. When using the stovetop, ensure that all loose clothing and sleeves are away from active flames. In addition, placement of the pots on the stove is also important. Ensure that the handles of the pots are turned to the side and not facing outward, so that they can be easily knocked over or grabbed by young children. Oven safety is equally as important as stovetop safety. First and foremost, ensure that your oven is properly maintained and clean and free of any grease or oil buildup which can cause a fire. Never leave your oven unattended when in use. If you do, fire will surely erupt. If you see smoke or fire begin to erupt in your oven, you should immediately shut the oven off, evacuate the home, and dial 911 so first responders can assist you. Any stovetop or oven fire can easily grow out of control and consume the entire kitchen and structure. That is why it is important for you to immediately evacuate the home and dial 911 for assistance. Power outages in our communities have unfortunately become a more regular occurrence. If you use a generator, make sure it is situated far away from the house so carbon monoxide does not seep into your home. Test your generator regularly and ensure that the fuel that you use for the generator is located far away from the home and is in an approved container. Never put a working generator in your home or garage. As you can see, you can make your home and business a safer place to be by simply taking the time to properly plan. Include your family and colleagues in the planning process, and drill your plan to make sure that everyone is familiar with it. Install proper battery-operated smoke detectors. Also install battery-operated carbon monoxide detectors. Follow basic safety tips in the kitchen, stovetop safety, and oven safety. Ensure that you are familiar with proper generator use, and ensure that the electrical cords and systems that you use within your home or business are UL listed and properly used. In Middlesex County, we are very fortunate that each municipality is well staffed by trained fire inspectors and fire marshals whose function it is to ensure the fire safety of all buildings in the municipality. These inspectors and fire marshals regularly inspect all commercial and residential buildings to ensure that they comply with all state fire code regulations. They inspect all mechanical systems, all electrical systems, stairways, smoke detectors, and ensure all fire extinguishers are up to date. We want to thank all the fire inspectors and fire marshals of Middlesex County and of all of our municipalities for the fine work that they do to ensure fire safety within our communities.
We are very fortunate in Middlesex County to have well-trained and dedicated firefighters like the ones who are with me here today in this video, out there each and every day protecting our homes, our businesses, and our lives. But the reality is, you don't want these firefighters responding to your home for a fire that could have been avoided, or trying to rescue a loved one or a colleague who's been injured in a fire that as well could have been avoided. The best fire safety takes planning and prevention steps. With planning and prevention, we can reduce the risk of fire, reduce injuries, and reduce deaths. I want to thank you and also ask you, if you live in a community in Middlesex County, volunteer with your local fire department, provide them your time, help your community, help Middlesex County. Thank you.